So you've got a new business and you want to get out there on the World Wide Web. You want to get people seeing your products and buying them and loving your brand and buying into your social aspects and believing in you as an entrepreneur. And it's really hard to sort of do that when you first start. It's kind of like you need experience to get the job with experience, and you get stuck in a catch-22 situation. So here I'm going to show you today how you can start to build up that following and how you can start getting the social proof that you need to really sell your product and make your own business work. And it's remarkably easy. And for a long time, we had the edge on this over large businesses, but they're starting to get the hang of smaller platforms like Instagram now. But you can still play on the same level playing field as the big boys of industry really easily and so cheaply. Because look at this here, $9 for 30 days. You'll make that money back so easily, and you get a free trial on this. Full disclosure, Instagress.com is nothing to do with me. It's just a product I use. There are far more complicated bots available, but this is an online one that you log into, you do all your bits, and then you go away from it. Not only that, the support guys are really good, and if you ask for a feature, they try and develop it. See the scheduling feature down here? That's something I designed, and they made it for me and just added it on. It tells you how much time you've got there, and the program runs autonomously in the background. Once you're finished, you just go away, let it do its bit. I used to do it before I go to bed, but now I run it 24 hours a day, and I sort of pick it up when I can. This is my test bed profile. It was a drone profile I made, like a backup copy of my own Instagram. And if you look at it here, it's probably a bit fallow because I've not touched it for a few months, but let's just go through. Yeah, 2,343 followers, and I'm following 6,742. If you listen to anything I've said before, that's a really bad ratio, but I'll be set to rectify that in the future. Remember, this is my test bed. So these photos have all been automatically culled from my own personal Instagram. So if I go back to my dashboard now, it'll load up pretty quickly. And these are the automated processes that it will do for you. So all of the little things that you do on a day-to-day basis, interacting with people, liking, commenting, following, unfollowing, it can do those all for you. And if you go into the settings, these are the recommended settings that I have. If you're going to do this along with me now, pause the video, go and log into Instagress, sign up, and then just come and join me. You can do it bit by bit and pause between things. When you start, activity speed slow. When you know it's going safe and you're building up the number of followers, you can start speeding up. I pedal to the metal, I just jam it straight to fast, but on this occasion I'm going to go slow for you. Tags, locations, and feed. For this episode, just tags. We're going to go real simple, do an intermediate session. I'm going to do it in about half an hour, and I'll upload that as well. New media only. Nope. All media is fine. Minimum likes 0. Maximum likes 1,000. Don't comment same users. It looks spammy. People get mad by it. Follow source needs to be media source. Don't follow same users. Ignore, leave that blank. Don't follow private users. Ignore, leave that blank. Unfollow source, leave as Instagress, and unfollow those who don't follow me. Damn right. And I'll talk about that towards the end. You might look at this and think this looks a bit unscrupulous, a bit black hearts, a bit nasty, a bit underhanded. Wait till I get to the end of this webisode and see how you feel about it then. Locations, that's for intermediate. We'll cover that next session. Usernames, once again for intermediate. We'll cover that next session. Tags. These are hashtags that we will be targeting for likes, comments, follows in very random fashion. This is a streetwear one, so I've just chosen streetwear. Hype, who's my friend Liam's company, I put that in there for fun. Girls in streetwear, swag and YOLO. I just put in dumb stuff like tags for likes. And that's just because I'm messing around with this today. However, you need to put the tags that are targeted to your niche. If you own a flower shop and you want people that are buying flowers, target birthdays, weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs. If you are a car enthusiast and you have a niche page about Aston Martins, you'll want to have tags in there for Aston Martin, all of the different model numbers, that sort of thing, right down to the colors, the groups of them, any of the owners groups. You want to be like targeting those are the tags. Comments, keep them generic and positive, and I always find it's best if you can ask a question. So with these ones I put in here where I'm joking along, I've removed those. I'm going to add this. Where did you cut that? And I put like, and I'm hoping that when this comment automatically comes up, it will raise a question with someone, and that gives me an opening, like a warm lead, to go and start talking to people. Now, some guys just run bots, and it builds up the number of followers they have, and you could put anything in the tags. You could put tags for likes, Insta follow me, I follow you back, and blah blah blah. But for business, keep it niche. It's better to have 100 targeted followers who care about your product than a million just random 13-year-old One Direction fans. So keep it targeted, keep it niche. The most important thing is converting those people. So if once you finish doing this and you let it run for a few hours and you log back into Instagram on your phone and you see that you've got some comments backwards and forwards, just deal with them. You might have an objection where someone's like saying, what do you mean? And then just try and handle it in a good way, like, oh, dude, I was just saying that's a cool pair of Hirachis. No need to be salty, lol. Or if someone's like, hey, thank you, and no, it's really cool. Did you get those from? And then open up with a question, a nice open question, like, where did you get those from? How did you find the fit? Anything that opens a question and a dialogue, and you need to build those relationships. That's where people fail, building the relationship. If someone gets too angry, block them. Don't worry about it. If someone calls you out for using a bot, block them. Don't worry. Move on. Nearly 1 billion people on Instagram now, so just go ahead. It's fine. These settings on here, so leave them all at 0. Intermediate, we might start scheduling things. So now we're going to go and we're going to run it. You can turn on likes, turn on comments, I'm going to turn on follows. I'm going to press start. I'm going to miss it, embarrassingly, because that's what happens when I'm doing a screener. And it's starting now and it's off on its way. This is real important, all of this. Don't go onto Instagram now and log in and start commenting on things. Otherwise, it will boot you out. And when I say boot you out, it means that it's just going to sort of like make you do a captcha or come and log into both of them or change your password or something like that. Full disclosure, it is possible that this is against terms and conditions of Instagram and it could kick you out. Risk reward, I don't know anyone that's been kicked out that's done it subtly. I think Instagram knows about this. I think that they support it because it creates generation of likes and comments and it keeps the business platform moving. So my first like is in already. If I go over to my profile, I want to talk about the ratio quickly. So 2,000 followers, 6,742 followings. Not good. It looks bad. It looks like I'm just following people for the sake of it. But on my test platform, I am. So I guess that's kind of true. And what you do is let this run for like 10 hours and then flip it. And what I mean by flip it is stop. Takes a while to stop. Turn off follows, turn off comments, turn on unfollows. Just keep likes on. And then start it again. What it will do now is it will follow anyone that you followed and hasn't followed you. It will start to cull them and it will unfollow them. And if you leave that running, eventually it will stop because you're at plateau and it's probably about 50-50, and that's fine. But you want to do everything you can to keep the the ratio in your favor. So at the moment, still go and like. You can even still go and comment, but just have a strategy where you sort of have a day of following, have a day of unfollowing, and just leave it to run every now and then. Take a couple of days off, come back, do it. It's all about moderation and using it. So use it today to do like, comment, and follow. Turn it off tomorrow, or just set it to unfollow, and then go around your regular Instagram business in between, just talking to people and interacting. This is no good without great photos as well. I mean, if you look at the photos on mine, these are just culled from my other platforms, but they're all the same color gradient, they're all the same shape, and these are actually converting pretty highly. I've not even done anything with these, and there's 57 likes, comments. But imagine that all of these people now, they know about the brand. I haven't really had to do anything, you know. And there's a link through there, and they just click on that on Instagram, and they can go shopping straight away. And there's none of these posts that even encourage people to shop. It's just straight up, there it is. And what an amazing tool Instagram is for the small business. It's all over the world. You can really tell your story. So that's the introduction to it. With the emojis, I meant to tell you, sorry. So if I push add, I can't. By the way, you can't add while it's running. Sorry, it's running. When you press add, there's a little crib thing, and emojis are really great. Because they're so generic that you could just comment hundreds of different emojis on people's stuff, and it just works out. So at the moment, 2 likes, 1 unfollow. It's not running very fast. So I set it to slow. So I'm just going to stop it quickly. I'm going to set it to an interesting combination: unfollow, comment, and like. So I'm still building up people's interaction, but I'm also going to get that 6,000 down to a more manageable 1,000. It's going to take a few days to do that. You can also use the app Crowdfire, but I'm going to cover that on intermediate, which is the next video, which I'm about to do straight away. So I'm going to upload this, then I'm going to do intermediate. So I hope you enjoy that one. Any questions, please drop them in the comments at the bottom. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with anyone you think might use this. So let's talk about Airfix quickly. I feel kind of bad about using this, but I used to set up for 14-15 hours a day doing all of this stuff manually, and it had a great effect on my account. But every single large business uses this kind of automation to build up their massive followings online. It's just a form of advertising. It feels unscrupulous, but it's not. You also have to stop using whatever Instagram page you use for business for social, because for people that don't follow you back, friends that don't follow you back, they're not really friends, and it's okay to just unfollow them, clear them out, and just think about your own business. It's all about your business. It's all about making profit. If they cared about you, they'd be following you. So, just don't get too hooked up about that. And as for people trolling you and that, just block them. No problem. It's great. 2 clicks on your phone, block them. Don't even worry about it. So I hope that was interesting and informative. I really rate this software. I've used some really complicated bots and made bots out of script, but it's so easy and simple to use. I just come back to it time and time again. So thanks for hanging out with me for a moment, and I'll just get on with the next one now.